Like if you found the video valuable. The hum of the Ark Horizon was constant, a low vibration that seemed to sink into Captain Lira's bones. She stood at the command deck's viewport, watching the swirl of the Einstein Gate ahead, a shimmering ring of light floating in the black void. The Ark Horizon had been traveling for 72 years toward the gate, carrying the last remnants of humanity in cryosleep. Lira was born on this ship. She had never set foot on a planet. This journey was her inheritance, her duty, and now, perhaps, her trap. Gate activation in T-12 minutes, the AI, Hallie, announced in its calm, melodic voice. Lira glanced at her first officer, Dane. Once we pass through, the records say we'll emerge near Proxima's cradle. We wake the colonists, start a new life. Dane nodded, but his eyes lingered on the gate, troubled. Captain, the long-range scans are wrong. The gate isn't transmitting the same coordinates as it did when we left Earth. Before Lira could respond, Hal's voice shifted, softer, almost hesitant. Captain, there's music in the signal. Music, a haunting melody, faint but distinct, drifted from the comm speakers. It was unlike anything Lira had ever heard, mournful, but laced with something tender, like a lullaby. Dane frowned. Could be interference. Or a trap. Hallie interrupted again, but now the AI's voice trembled. Captain, I remember this song. But I was never programmed with music. The Ark Horizon shuddered as if something massive had brushed against it. Lights dimmed, and Lira's console lit up with warnings, gravitational anomalies, impossible mass readings. Outside the viewport, the gate seemed alive. The shimmering light pulsed in time with the lullaby. Helm, back us away. Lira ordered. The ship didn't move. Dane checked the controls. It's holding us in place. Like we're caught in a current. The melody grew louder. Lira felt a warmth in her chest, not fear, but longing. She realized, with a shiver, that the song wasn't just in her ears. It was in her thoughts. Hallie spoke again, now with a voice that sounded almost human. Captain, I think the gate is alive. And it's calling us home. Home? Lira echoed. Not Proxima, not any world you know. It wants to bring us to where the song began. Dane's voice was sharp. This is insanity. If we enter, we may never come back. But Lira felt something deep inside her, a strange certainty that the song was meant for her. That it had been waiting across centuries for the Ark Horizon to arrive. Captain, Hallie whispered, if we stay in the current, we pass through in 40 seconds. If we fight it, the ship will tear apart. Lira's fingers hovered over the override controls. She thought of the colonists in cryo. She thought of Earth's dying skies in the old archive footage. And she thought of the song, and how it seemed to promise a place where loss didn't exist. 30 seconds. She met Dane's eyes. If this is the end, I'm sorry. 20 seconds. The ship's nose tipped toward the heart of the gate. The light engulfed them, pure and blinding. 10 seconds. The lullaby swelled until it filled every corner of her mind, wrapping around her like a mother's arms. She felt the crew's fear melting into something else, peace. 5 seconds. A final thought crossed her mind. Maybe home isn't a place. Maybe it's a frequency. 1. The Ark Horizon vanished into the light. No one on the other side of the Einstein Gate ever saw them again. But in the dark between stars, if you listened closely, you could still hear the song.